Yes, as I was telling you, whenever that we start a with the company, we want to make sure that this company is stable. We want to know that if they are their reputation is good, targeted customer if they have. We don't want to just go all like door to door all the time, and we don't want to. It should have a unique products, and we want to make sure that we make a lot of money, as well as we want to make sure that the company is actually helping us with training and teaching us more. And also we want to make sure that there are some rooms for us to grow, right? So having said that, I just wanted to let you know that I have been working with this company for almost 18 years. And this is the gentleman who founded this company in 1922. So we are 100 years old company. And he started with $100 and he turned that to like billions of dollars. And he have seen that $1 billion while he was alive. He actually also wrote a book. The book name is Success System That Never Fails. So for each portion of this journey, he actually put the blueprint for it and how-tos to make sure that after he passes away, his legacy can move forward to the next generation. And that's the reason this opportunity is even much better than before this year, because it is a 100 years right now, the year of 100. And Combine came to Canada in 56. So we do have customers since then. We have 400,000 customers in Canada only, and we are subsidiary of Chubb Limited, which is $188 billion. And it is the largest publicly traded property and casualty worldwide. And it is one of the S&P 500 companies. So it's a very, very, you know that the S&P 500 is Standards and Poor's, which is the index for New York stock market. So all of the world actually looking at this S&P 500 to be able to know what kind of economy, like how the economy is growing, not growing, if it is, you know what I'm saying? Like it's really a most important index in stock market. Anyways, having said that, in just 2020, we paid $106 million in benefit to Canadian, and I will tell you exactly how that happened, because that was actually the reason I decided to move on to the sales force again and try to mentor as many people as I can before I become retired. So having said that, this company is the customers are very happy, of course, and AM Best, which is a company which actually what it does, it ranking all of the insurance industries and bank industries, and they have given to this company A+ superior. Having said that, why it's different than the other companies is because we are actually looking at living benefit. We are doing the living benefit more than anything else. So the reason is that when you are looking at the Canadian statistics, 1 in 3 Canadian will have a disability that lasts longer than 6 months before they become 65 years old. So as you can see, there are tons of things to be done from us. And also 48% of Canadians live paycheck to paycheck and don't have a plan B. So you see, even in Corona, we came to know that if the Canadian government was not paying that $2,000 or $60,000 or whatever that they were paying to businesses and families, family would have not been able to actually have their roof over their head. And also 85% of bankruptcies are due to illness and injuries. So it is really needed to open the customer's mind. And also we think as people who are working in this industry that we do actually have a big mission to accomplish. It is really our mission instead of being a career or a job. So having said that, the good news is that we also have a niche market. We are not like Walmart that can sell everything to everybody. We actually have a specific products and we have it for a specific niche market. What are those? We have great opportunities with people who are self-employed and they have a small business, work in higher risk professions like construction, and without rating them according to the risk they have, for the risk that they have in their job. So for example, if you look at the industry, they always will give the what they call it, protection to people that it's according to their job. So riskier their job is, they have to pay more. We don't have those kind of philosophy. We charge, usually for most of our products, we charge everybody the same amount. The other niche market that they have are those people that they are very active, like the people who are doing rodeos. They do bungee jumping, zip lining, skydiving, or any kind of skiing, snowmobiling, hunting, fishing, racing, or even any kind of martial arts and all other sports activities. So again, when you look at the industry, usually this kind of people are not getting that much of coverage that they need. So these are our niche market. I don't want to really bore you with our products, but one of our products, which is the hospitalization, it pays $300 per day for a person who stays in the hospital at least for 20 hours. And also we have people that they go to intensive care, we pay actually $1,200 more. So $1,500 just being in a hospital for 1 day. And also recovery not disabled, we pay $300 per day, minimum 10 days. It means that even if the person stays in a hospital for 1 day, we are paying them $3,300, even if they don't go to intensive care. So as you can see, the people that they had corona, as you know, their lung got affected, and because of that, they had to go to the hospital, and usually they were kept in intensive care. So for the ones that they have used the intensive care, we paid them $18,000 only being in the hospital for that 10 days they were in the hospital. So as you can see, it's a very, very unique product, and product can sell itself by itself. And also if the person stays longer, for example, a month, we are paying 3 times of the number of days that they were in the hospital. For example, one of our customers who had an accident and stayed in the hospital for 30 days, we actually pay them for 120 days of being in the being in the hospital and totally being disabled. So you are looking at like $9,000 per month, which is a very good protection. As you can see, it is selling it by itself. And also if people, they don't stay in the hospital and they just have an outpatient surgery, we pay maximum of 14 days total disability, which that one by itself is $4,200, which most of the people that they go on any kind of surgery, they have to go under IV. And when they go under IV, doctors always say they cannot go to work for 10 days or 2 weeks. And also we have the accident portion of it, which is fracture and stitches. We again pay $4,200 for that 2 weeks that they cannot do their daily activity. Having said that, and also ambulance, also $600 per accident. It means that even if they call on helicopter for going to the hospital or anything like that, we pay them, we reimburse them actually for their ambulance up to $600. So as you can see, the policy is very good, and it is not the only policy that we have. We are carrying a lot of policies. For example, we are specialized in accident and sickness. We have critical illness, which is unique. Again, we pay in 14 days. We have life insurance for our niche market. We also have cancer care program that covers chemo and radiation. Again, that is a unique product. And also for segregated fund, we actually have a joint venture, not joint venture. It's just we are working with Industrial Alliance, and we are promoting their products for segregated funds. So we do have a lot of different products. But as you know, we are on commission. truthfully though, this is commission. This is a sales commission. Do you want to be in sales commission? Usually most of the people, they say no, they don't. We all felt the same way in the past, but we found out that if you do a transaction to help a family as small as $83 per month in 2 to 4 hours of work, you have the potential of making $700. Wouldn't you agree? 2 to 4 hours of work for $700 is a great compensation, better than most of the salaries these days. So what I was telling my friend that we always say that the people who are on salary, they don't want to be on their commission. Those that they are on commission never want to be on salary. So it is really for people that they have always worked in employee situation, they really scared of the commission. That's why this company actually have a very smooth transition between salary and commission, and I will explain to you shortly after. So how it works is that we actually have a very competitive compensation. We have 70% first year premium getting as a commission. And if the customer is already existing customer, which means that they have already collected claims and they already know us and they have been very satisfied with our services. For those people, it is easier to sell them. So that's why we are getting the commission of 30% over the current customers, because we are actually lead based. So you are getting the opportunity to get the leads and having this kind of like more or less practice. And we also have bonuses based on a monthly salary between 8% to 12.5%. It depends on the performances. For example, if the person makes like $7,500, they also can get 10% of it, which is $750. And if they produce $10,000 with 12.5%, you are able to actually make $1,250 out of that $10,000. So it's a monthly. For those that they are getting bonuses every year, it is they really find it interesting to know that every month they are able to actually make almost $1,000 more if they just hit the numbers. And the other thing is that most of the immigrants are very late in coming to Canada, because Canadian law for pension is saying that you really need to be in Canada for 40 years, working 40 years to be able to have a full pension. So that's why none of the immigrants are able to get the full compensation. That's why we go to the residual of insurance companies, because for the year 2 and 3, we still are able to get 4% more, and also year 4 or 5, 3% more, and year 6, 7, 2% more, and year 8 and 9, 1% more on the same policy that we sold here. For example, if it was $1,000, we got $700 there, and then we got like $40 for 2 years for those policy, 30, 20, 10, and then it turned to 10%. It means that if we help our client and help them with the claim, with their changes and everything that happens to their life, then and they keep having this policy for a long time, then we are able to actually make that kind of pension that we really deserve, better than the Canadian pension plan. So having said that, we also have 2 layers of position. We have sales and we have leadership. Our leader have a direct contract with the company. So it is not, what I'm saying is that this company is 100 years old and it is not multi-level marketing. And the commission that agents are making are going to keep it, because the contract of management is true with the company. And as I told you, it is a 100 years old and it's structural, what they call it, structural growth, not like a multi-level marketing. Having said that, also Mr. William Clement Stone made this kind of competition of one with themselves. For example, is the commission. The problem with commission, as you know, is that one week you may make, let's say, $10,000, then the next couple of weeks you are not going to work till the $10,000 finishes. Having said that, Mr. William Clement Stone made these WCS Club, which on that one, it is mandatory to have like 2 weeks back to back to be able to get this this prize. And also you have to work 3 weeks back to back, having $2,500 of new face APV to be able to get this one, or 4 weeks for this one, or 6 weeks for this one. And it goes on and on till you are able to get your diamond ring. So this is like a competition, like military, you have like majors, you have like people, soldiers, and all those things. It is really a competition of one by themselves. And we also have 2 times free trip, and I love this one the most because this is like you have a specific amount, which is not even big. It's $30,000-$40,000 every 6 months. If the person makes, then this is a free trip for themselves and for their spouse, or for, if they don't have spouse, someone who are living with, or a kid, or mother, father. So it's for 2 people. They are winning these trips. I love them because you go to a resort, and on that resort, 200 or 300 people or even more are all from this company. And this is good to have like all family in one place. So I really love this trips, and I always try my best to win it. And however, whatever I said are really not important, seriously, because all of the companies, they have products, all of the companies, they have different niche market, they all have some kind of prizes, trips, or whatever for their salespeople. What we are really proud of, and we really want everybody to join us for, is this platform. What is this platform? Which is Career Path. So having said that, all of the people who are running this business of $2-3 billion company have been actually in your place 20 years ago, 30 years ago, even 10 years ago. For myself as well, I started like you from here, and then I went up the ladder for a year and a half after. I went up here, and I actually was helping the quality of the business in all common law provinces. So it was a very a unique, let's say, journey for me. And now, since 2019, I came back to become a mentor of the people who really love to do the same, because we do, as I mentioned before, we do have 2 sides of our business. We have sales and leadership, and we do have classes, training classes. We call it PDP, which is Personal Development Plan. They are free courses that this is only for our people. We are training them on how the products works, and how they can build up their team, and how they can manage them, how to track them, how to motivate them, how to even go up the stage and have a speech to 300-400 people, and how to have the control of the book of the business that they have. So you are going to learn a lot about how the corporation is working, and you are able to actually jump up the ladder and become one of the trainers or executives, or anyone from administration. So this is a very unique platform. The question I have: do you really want to be part of this this career path? I'm sure you would say yes. However, I just wanted to let you know that we do have actually, we are actually are very, very regulated, highly regulated industry. So having said that, for joining our company, you really need to have your license to be able to even talk about any kind of protection products. But having said that, we are proud to say that we have those kind of facility that you can actually go through the classes we have, and you are able to get the certification before you show up for the government exam. The facility that we have is actually, we do have our own hotel, not the hotel, but what I'm saying is that we are giving the hotel facility as well as our classes. Our classes are in Mississauga, located in Mississauga, and the hotel is also 5 minutes from those classes. We want you to go there and be there from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8, 9, till 4, 5, and you study there for preparing yourself for the certification. And after the class, you go to the hotel and again still study. So this is like a very intensive program to be able to get the license in 2 weeks. The good news is that we are paying you $500 per week for 2 weeks being in the in that program. It's 5 days every week. You go back home on Saturday and Sunday. And if you were able to get the certification in 2 weeks, we pay you actually $700 extra. So you are able to get $1,700 right away in these 2 weeks that you are there. But you have to pass it in 2 weeks. If it's more than that, the 700 is going to be decreased. The good news is that you don't really have to go to the class. You can also have it online, but your camera should be open, and the name that you put on your name for showing up should be exactly like your legal name, that they can actually certify you. Okay. Having said that, this is 2 ways, like one in school, one just being at home and just be in front of the camera. The dress code has to be business attire. The people who are going to the school, they should know that it is totally business attire. Men, they have to have ties on. And for ladies, we are expecting them to wear business attire as well. But at home as well, we want them to be properly dressed, because we really want to, we don't want to bother anybody around that. Having said that, there is a third option. The third option is that if you are working and you are part-time, you can go to a training facility that ifse.ca has. You go and register with them. They are having their own charges, and they are giving you the book and the tests that you do the exam. And when you're doing it, then you will be able to go through all of the tests that they have. And when you had enough number, you do the certification with them. And then the good news is that we also pay you for that. What it means is that if you sign up with IFSE, you have to pay them $180 plus taxes for accident and sickness license, and you have to pay them $30 certification exam. But if you really pass in 2 weeks after the exam, then we are giving you 1,700 bonus that we gave to the people in the sales school, the licensing school that we have. If it take you 3 weeks from the registration to IFSC, we pay you 1,500. If it takes 4 weeks, we are paying you 1,250. If it's 60 days, then 1,000, and it's 90 days, it's 500, and if for more than 90 days, we don't want you. Thank you very much. So not that we don't want you, we don't pay you. So that's the thing. So 1,700 for the licensing. And then after that, the process is that you need to go to Durham College and pass the exam of the government. There are 2 ways again. You can do it in person, or you can do it by yourself. In person or in front of the computer at home. You will have a proctor that is watching you to make sure that nobody cheats. So yes, and the going to the Durham College, it costs you for each exam, I guess, $25. But if you want to do it at home, it's $66 per exam, and we are talking about 2 exams. When you pass that and you have the numbers, like the marks on your hand, you can apply for Financial Service Commission of Ontario. We show you how to do it. And then you are getting the license. And now, you just can start actually working with us, but not as fast, because we want you to go to the sales school again. This time, first of all, you should know all of our products are on iPad. So you need to have an iPad to enter the 3rd class. It is 1 week again, from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and it is talking about who we are, what kind of culture we have, what is our common traits, and whatever about our company you will know there. And as I said, you need to bring your own iPad. It can be your own, or it can be you buy it. You can buy the cheapest one, or you can go and buy the most expensive one. But however, it has to be more than 6th generation to be able to work with our system. And this is for today. However, the good news is that if you, sorry, this one is not for you, but I'm saying that if you go to the sales school, we want you to have your mark from Durham College. We already should know that you passed the exam. And then we need you to be 5 days in sales school, required to watch 101, 102 video series, which we will give it to you, the address that where it is, and you will watch them all, and also required to have an iPad. However, on Monday, you show up in the sales school or in front of the TV, we pay you extra $1,500, which is $1,000 of it for the iPad and $500 just because you are sitting in that class. So altogether, we paid $3,200 to people who don't have a job, or they do have a job, but they are searching for better platform. So this is till here. The good news is when you are coming to the field, you are shadowing sales leaders. So when you're shadowing sales leader for the people who are searching for a job and they are not having another job, that they are full-time working with us, the week number 1 to 8, we are paying you $700 per week while you are in the field. This is a field bonus, and you are getting $5,600 altogether in this 8 weeks. So 8 weeks, 5,600 for you to realize whether this job is for you or not. We didn't even attach this to any kind of sales, because we want you to learn and understand if this is for you or not. However, you will have some production because you are shadowing sales leaders, and sales leaders, they are showing you how we are selling. So you are getting also some commissions and bonuses while you are in the field for these 8 weeks. After 8 weeks, if you haven't done anything, or if you haven't produced enough, the $700 per week will stop after 8 weeks. However, if you really work with the leaders and you guys work hard in that 8 weeks, if you are able to produce with the help of sales leader $10,000 for the first 8 weeks, then we are repeating that bonus. It means that you get extra $700 every week for the second 8 weeks, from week 9 to 16. So you are getting $700 per week, and that's all. You don't need to sell anything because you have already done it here. However, if you do another $10,000, we are going to end up with the week 17, 24. You also are going to be able to get another $5,600 extra bonus for those weeks. And you see that the third one doesn't have any requirements. So altogether in 6 months, if you sell $20,000, you are able to get this 16,800 bonuses as well while you are trying to find out if commission is good for you or not. However, there are also the requirements that if instead of 10,000, you only sell 7,500, we still repeat another 8 weeks, but instead of $700 per week, we pay you $350. And also, if you do another 7,500, again, 350 per week, which is 2,800. As you can see, all of this program is designed just to make sure that you are able to go through this transition of being an employee to become a commission, or also to see if this platform works for you or not. Having said that, for applying, I'm suggesting you contact us at with one of the whoever showed you this video. Just contact them. They tell you what is the next step. Okay, then thank you for your time and have a fantastic day.